Cisco Leone, everybody. Okay, folks, your next comic is your headliner for the evening. I had the pleasure of seeing this gentleman last week, and my side still hurt from laughing. You could see him all over the city. Please give a warm welcome to my friend, Uncle Suge.
You know what it is. Y'all know who I am. And I just got out of work release. So make me feel at home. But let's do some death row. Alright? Come with me. Hail Mary, one quick C. What do we have here now? Ride or die, ride, da, 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 da. Everybody. No, no, no. You black people failed me. Now you white people have to redeem them. And let's do it like this. There she was, just walking down the street, singing doo-wah-dee, dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum. She snapped her fingers and shuffled her feet, singing. She looks good. She looks fine. She looks good, she looks fine, and she's blowing my mind. Y'all don't even know that. The white people fell too. Especially you look like Manfred Mann. Listen, it's not easy looking like this. It's not safe either. Because every time I walk into a Compton nightclub, the DJ takes a shot at me. I'm not talking about a verbal shot, I'm talking about actual gunshot. Because he's mad because Tupac ain't making no more hits. And he thinks it's my fault. Let me tell you something. Tupac is in North Dakota somewhere, working at a Walmart. So I'm not the bad guy. I took care of him. Let me tell you something. Machines don't have respect for me either. They don't like Suge Knight. They got a device at Dwayne Reed that greets you now when you walk in. A man walk in, good evening, gentlemen. A woman walk in, you look very nice. When I walk in, it gets confused. It says, Suge Knight, you're broke and bankrupt, get out.
You look like a DJ.
And you look like an ex-white girl I used to have that worked for me at Death Row. Can you take dictation down well? Or can you do facial well? No, you do facial well because I need you to be at Death Row with me. Honey, I'm going to hang you over a balcony by your legs if you don't quit messing with Suge Knight. This dude that was sitting right here didn't like the job I did at Dangerfields Comedy Club. He said he didn't like my act. But you know what he really said to me? I don't like your act. I had to get him. He's not here. He knew better to be here. I went to a white party recently. And a white party, sir, is not where you go when you wear all white, a white affair, you know, like we go to. No, the white people here know what a white party is. That's when there's 50 white people and only 3 black people. But we do have parties like that, black people, right? Where it's 50 black people, only 3 white people. You know what that party's called? That's called the Apollo. Yo, I can't get a date with no women now since I left Death Row. So the only women that really accept me are women from the projects. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having a hard time adjusting to the project life. You know, like your apartment probably smells like potpourri and good scents, right? When I walk into my girl house in the project, it smells like Raid. And I said, why does it smell like that in here? She said, because, you know, that's what they give us in the projects for air freshener. I live there. I got to accept it. Her son doesn't accept me. He hates me. He don't want me there. So every time I try to give him a big up, he says, I say to him, hey, what's up? Suge Knight in the house, right? He says, I told you, you're not Suge Knight, you're a banana in pajamas. And I don't want my mother having no bananas in her bed. I said, your son just called me a banana in pajama. What you gonna do about it? She gives me some Kool-Aid, you know that, a Project Kool-Aid, bomb, right? But this was a special ingredient she gave me. I tasted it, it smelled like, it tastes like meat. I said, what is this? She said, it's Spam Kool-Aid. And I said, why are you giving me Spam Kool-Aid? She said, it's the best of both worlds. It feeds hunger and thirst. Try it. So I walked out, and there's floodlights all over the projects, man. And I asked the cop, I said, why are there floodlights in the projects? He says, to deter crime. I said, what you think, black people are afraid of lights? I said, what you do for the white neighborhood? He says, we take away their Starbucks. He said, then if they don't get the message, we take away their Whole Foods. I went to Whole Foods one time because I had to use the bathroom. And the men's line was too long, so I went to the women's bathroom. Now, a motherfucker like you went in there wasn't a problem. But when I went in there, there's screams. I come back out, and the cop was standing there. Said, you can't go to the women's bathroom. I said, why? He said, look at the sign behind you. I look at the sign behind me, and it says, no Sugs or BBBBBBs. I said, what the hell is BBBBs? He said, no big, black, bankrupt, bald-headed, bearded, buffet bandits. I said, what the hell is a buffet bandit? He said, big black guys that like to eat at buffets. I said, what's that got to do with me going into the women's bathroom? He says, big black guys that like buffet bandits take big shits and break up the women's toilets. I said, oh, you're right. Now let me ask you this. Do church congregations supposed to heckle a guest speaker? Church congregations don't like Suge Knight. I went there to read the scripture of the day. All right? And before I could read it, somebody said, take off your shades, Green Mile. I said, who said that? So I'm reading the scripture. I ignored them. And I said, turn to palms. They said, palms? I said, yeah, P-S-A-L-M. They said, that's Psalms, you idiot. They said, get off the stage and go back to Bel Air, Uncle Phil. I said, who called me Uncle Phil? Listen, I tried to give a woman, I'm picking on you, I tried to give a woman that was old and had a lot of bags on the seat, on the train, give her my seat. I gave her my seat. Now the ordinary response is supposed to be, thank you. She said, fuck you, Suge Knight. I was like, why? Because I'm a Vanilla Ice fan. Ice, ice, baby! George Lucas owes me a favor because he likes NWA. So he gave me a job at the Stormtrooper Academy. Because they're hiring black stormtroopers, right? But there was a problem with me being a stormtrooper because they didn't have a butt plate that fit me. So, if you see Rogue One and you see a stormtrooper with jeans and sweatpants on, that's me. And then, my job, I'm not with Death Row, so my job situation is bad. You know what I'm saying? So, Nickelodeon want their ratings to go up. So, by their ratings going up, they want to hire me because I was at Death Row. But I got fired after they heard my ideas. So I want to go over through a few ideas with you before I get off, and y'all let me know if it's good or not. All right? Keel and Kel, I want them to come back as puppets, and I want them to have that Bert and Ernie gay undertone. And I want an R. Kelly puppet to pee on both of their heads at the end of the show. Is that cool? No. All right. I want SpongeBob to get an STD from Sandy. And then I want him to go around punching all the fishes in the ocean saying that I'm SpongeBob, bitch, where's Sandy? That didn't do good. All right, last one. I want Dora to Explore to be a drug mule. And then I want her to go around every strip club in America because that's what she want to be when she grows up. Last but not least, that didn't do good. Last but not least, I want the Rugrats all grown up to say that we're all grown up now, and we're paying bills and student fucking loans, and we're old enough now to beat up Donald Trump if he becomes president. That fucked up. Death Row lives. Thank you, everybody. I didn't even break mics.
Guys, one more time for Uncle Suge. Uncle Suge. All right, folks, that wraps up our show. On behalf of myself, Dangerfields and Heron Entertainment, we want to just thank you for coming out, supporting. You've been fantastic. Get home safe. Where's the